guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia, everybody calls me Flick. In today's video, as you can see by the title, we are doing a really quick, easy, simple makeup for if you've got very little time in the morning to get yourself ready for work or school run or whatever, then this is the video for you. If that sounds like something you are interested in, then please keep on watching. Right, so quick and easy makeup that you can do if you're in a rush to get to work. I did one a few weeks ago, which was one you could do on the go, and then if you've not got time to go home and then change it up before going out for like dinner or drinks or whatever, then you can do it in the office or on the way there or whatever. But I asked my husband what I should film, and he went, well, why don't you do one that you could do, you know, if you've only got half an hour before you've got to leave for work, you can do something quick or whatever in the meantime. And I know a couple of parents on the school run have said, oh my god, like if you could do a video like that, that'd be great, because we never get time. So I thought, okay, let's do that. Not that I ever do my makeup before the school, well, not the morning school run anyway. Obviously I do mine while the girls are at school and nursery, so by the time it's pick up time I have a full face on. But I don't normally do mine in the morning, because by the time I've got up, had some caffeine, got the girls sorted, and then got myself dressed, it's time to go. So yeah, that's on a day when like they're not messing around, otherwise we end up late. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Everything I'm going to be using, like I like multitasking products, so I've got my W7 face palette. I would use the Beauty Bay one if I had it. My parcel's gone missing. I'm still holding out hope that it's going to randomly turn up, but I know it's unlikely. And I'm also trying to use like travel friendly products as well, like size wise. So I'm going in with my NYX Marshmallow Primer, because I have a little one of that. I actually really like this primer. I haven't used it in like a couple of weeks. It's probably way too much, but yeah, it's quite a nice little primer. Days like this, like with quick and easy makeup, I would usually do my base first, because my eyes aren't anything like complicated. They're really quick, easy and simple. So once you've got up, head right for a brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturised or whatever. Always give your moisturiser like 5-10 minutes to really sink into your skin as well. Otherwise you might find like your products start balling up on your face, which is not what you want. But this is a really nice primer. Need to get another one, and you can buy it in that mini size, so you can get the full size. There you go, just get this primed. Also, I'm going to be going in with this. You can get this in a mini travel size now. I love that setting spray, it's so good. So, foundation. I'm in two minds. Do you know what? Let's go in with my True Skin. Haven't used this for a few weeks. Right, actually, before I do that, before I use it, is it gonna match? Might be a little bit light. Do you know what? I'll go on my 17 one. Because I know that one is the right shade. Yep, that one. What I am going to do is put that over my trackies, because I do not want to get foundation on my brand new tracksuit ones, even if they are cheap ones. So I'll do what I usually do. Apply my foundation with a flat brush and then buff it in with my kabuki brush. Good thing about this as well is, like, especially with your eyes and that, you can make them as easy or as not difficult, but do you know what I mean? Like, you can do them how you want. I have a really quick and easy neutral go-to for my eyes when I'm in a rush. And this is a really good foundation. If you haven't been to Boots to get it yet, go and get it. It's so good. either. You know how I feel about cost-effective products that are good. Okay, foundation on. So I'm going to go in with my True Skin concealer. You guys know I really like it. This one is very much a like a matching shade rather than a brightening shade, just to minimize the bags. Obviously if you've got any blemishes and stuff that need covering, I'm going to use this brush just to tap it in, because my smaller one, my Real Techniques one, is in the pot to be cleaned. Should have done that last night when I didn't. I was being lazy. As well, I have obviously got my little Primark concealer brushes that you guys know I always love those and use those quite a bit. So again, if you wanted to brighten your under eyes a bit, then you can. Two that I'm actually really liking at the moment, I've got my HMB, obviously, which you know I like quite a lot, and also the one I got from Aldi, the Shape Tape dupe. That's a really good one. Another really good one actually is the Primark liquid concealer medium coverage. I have a couple of those that I like. What else? My Revolution Concealer and Define. I'm out of that now. I need to go and restock. I'm literally just going to put a dab there just to brighten a little bit. Again, I'll use this brush again. I'm not bothered if I end up with foundation lips. I don't really care. Do you reckon I'll get this done before the postman rings the buzzer? Because I really hope I do, otherwise I'm going to look ridiculous when I go down to get my post. Don't worry too much about that, I'll use my foundation brush in a second. Again, this can also be done like if you haven't got a choice and you've got to do your makeup on the go. This one is a easy option, like if you've got kids and you need to get them out the door and then it leaves you with no time to get yourself ready. Then one thing that I do when I'm in a rush is I tend to skip cream, bronzer and blush, and I'll just stick to powder. It's one less step, you know what I mean? So I tend to skip those if I'm in a rush. Get away with the brush. Okay, so if I'm in a rush, obviously I don't, especially if I'm not doing this on the go, I will use a pressed powder rather than a loose powder. I take a bit on my powder puff. Don't do what I do and forget to finish blending. I love these powder puffs. I think I linked them in a couple of videos ago, but I got a pack of 12 of these on Amazon for about £5, and they're great. And you can wash them and reuse them and stuff, so that's always good. I know I look a little bit crazy. I will wipe any excess off once I have done my blusher and bronzer. So I'm going to use my Sculpt Power palette. Shock, you guys know how much I love this palette. It is fantastic. the brushes. So we take the Honolulu bronzer, take a bit off. Really am gutted that I haven't got my Beauty Bay one, because I really wanted to. I would have happily have used that for this kind of look, do you know what I mean? But I'm really reluctant to put another order in for it anytime soon, because it seems that every have gotten worse with their delivery. Someone said something about an IT issue at one of the depots that buggered up everyone's deliveries, which explains why loads of people like around my area especially haven't been getting their parcels, and they've all got the same message. I'm just taking the blush, which is called Rebel. Again, you can go as light or heavy with this as you want. I've been going a little more blush heavy recently. It's a really pretty blush colour as well. And in this palette you have two highlighters. You've got Shy or Cheeky. I tend to go for Shy. I like this one quite a lot. It's the lighter one. And this brush from BH Cosmetics, I got this in a set in TK Maxx, and I love this brush for highlighter. It's an eyeshadow brush. It's just so good. So leave that as is for a second. I'm going to take my powder brush and just, I'm going to do, because I just realised I didn't do it, is put some bronzer on my forehead. You can tell I'm still really sleepy, right? I don't know if it's just my bad eyesight. I'm looking in my little screen in my camera and it just looks such a stark difference. Like, I don't know if it's just my bad eyesight or if it is generally looking that bright. Let me turn my light down a little bit. I think there we go. A bit better. Alright, that looks a little less harsh. Okay, so we are done with base for now. Okay, so eye primer. You can use concealer if you prefer it, or if you haven't got an eye primer to hand. I always use my P. Louise Shock. And I'm going to be really lazy and I'm just going to buff it in with that rather than flat brush and then this. I see people using their beauty blenders to blend it in as well. I don't know if this is a spot on my eyebrow or a bite, but bloody irritating. I will say, after I took my makeup off last night and I went to bed and it felt like it had reduced. I don't know what, why, whatever. Okay, so don't know why I moved the face palette, because I need it. So if you want to use like as little products as possible, use like your bronzer and your highlighter and stuff for your eyes. If you want to add a bit more depth, then get like a travel friendly palette. So I've got like the little elf bite size. I have loads of these Revolution ones. These come in loads of different colours. So yeah, like if I take my bronzer and just wiggle that right through the crease, just to give you some colour and definition. If you do like a little bit more colour and depth and stuff, then I definitely recommend getting one of the little palettes. They are great. These elf ones are like £3 I think, and the Revolution ones are £6. I mean, it's double the price, but you get double the colours, so yeah. I mean, I did a whole series testing, well, actually both. I think I have 2 of the elf ones left, and 1, 2, 3. 3 of the ones I had, they brought out loads more now, but this is the neutral one that I kept. You get your little name sheet on it, and this is what it looks like. Do I want to? I mean, you could go with either, do you know what I mean? They both have darker and lighter shades. Let's go with the Revolution one, it's been a while. So I'm going to take, what's this one called? Bronzed, which is this one. I really wish they'd printed the names on here instead of putting in a name sheet, I really do. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my PC30 and I'm going to dab that just on that outer corner. Again, you just want that little bit more definition and depth. You haven't got to go all out crazy, do you know what I mean? Got really excited then, I thought I'd won a competition. I entered Lounge Underwear's latest competition to win their new set. And if you know me, you know I love Lounge. It is one of the few lingerie companies that actually carries my size. I'm going to take that brush again, so take a little bit of that bronzer again and just go around the edge of that darker brown. And you can add as much or as little of this as you want. Just remember to blend. And then obviously take a lighter shade for the inner thing. I like this. This one has a glitter in it. This one has this gold glitter here. I'm not going to use that. I'm actually going to use the highlighter that's in that face palette. I'm going to use the same one that I used on my face, which is Shy. This face palette's great. It's $5.95, I think. But look at that. You just want a bit of sparkle. Well, not even. But it's like just make it more. I know this may look very messy, but it's fine. It can be as messy or as neat as you want it. If you want it that bit neater, then just get your brush back and blend a little bit more. Just take my dark bit again and just ever so slightly. And if you need a little bit more of that lighter brown shade around the edge again, then just to marry it all together. And easy, see? Cool. If you want liner, you can add liner. If you just want to put some mascara on, you can. If you want to, you could leave it like this, or if you want, like I would normally add a little bit on my lower lash line. I might just take that light, my bronzer shade. I know this may not seem very quick and easy, but I'm talking through it. In reality, this will take me like 10-15 minutes without talking my way through it. I personally like some liner. You can use like the dark shadow and just line your lash line like that. You can use like an actual eyeliner. This kind of look I would normally go in with the brown. That's the black one. That's the brown one. I really like the Maybelline Colour Show. What is it? Maybelline Colour Show. Okay, yeah, this one's in the shade 410. I'm going to adjust myself and lean on my desk, so apologies if I go out of frame. Now you can leave it like this, you can smoke it out a little bit with a brush, just help it blend. If you're like me, I would probably smoke it out a little bit, and I love my 40s, and I have like my favourite daytime ones. I'm going to use this Primark mascara again now that I haven't got really heavy eye makeup on. Yeah. So I picked this up in Primark the other day for £3. This is the, what was it? Fake It Electric. As some of you will know if you've watched like my previous Primark beauty videos, the Wonderlush mascara is my favourite Primark mascara, but I wanted to see how this one compares. This is a much wetter formula, which isn't a bad thing. I quite like a wetter formula. It means it lasts a bit longer. This one definitely is gripping on my lashes though. It's very good. Yeah, so that's how that's looking. Let me zoom you in. See, I quite like that. That's one coat. We'll see how it layers up. We'll give it a second and see how that layers up in a sec. But I quite like that. Normally I would put 40s on. I don't think I'm going to today. I think I'm going to leave it. But my normal go-tos are, where are they? My Ardell Demi Wispies. I love these. I don't know actually. I have also got a pack of Ilia 117s. I got a triple pack of those and a double, was it a triple pack? Yeah, triple pack of 117s and a double pack of my Ardell Demi Wispies for like £3.99 or something like that in TK Maxx. Sold. It's like, yep, gimme, love them. I know that 117s are making it Mrs. favourite daytime lash, and she converted a load of us onto those. I picked up the Demi Wispies on a fluke on a visit to TK Maxx, and I fell in love with them as a daytime lash. They're so nice. Like, they're subtle, but they're like just enough. They give you that little bit of oomph. Okay, it's layered up alright. Hasn't gone clumpy, which is always good. No one wants clumpy lashes. Just realised I haven't put my brows on. Let's get a brow pencil. Let's go with Primark. It's been a while. I'm so happy. I now have 2 spares. Bought one the other day. Didn't realise I had one in there already. So I have 2 spares of this now. I mean, if you're really lucky and you've got like nice full thick brows, you can skip the filling in step if you don't need it, and you just shove some brow gel through your brows. Unfortunately, I am not blessed with good brows. Not in the slightest. Mine are sparse. They grow very strangely. And there's one, I can't remember which, is it? It's this side. There's like a random, I don't know if it was a spot and it's now a scar, but there's like a section in this brow that nothing like adheres to. Really irritating. I feel like that's about as even as my brows are probably going to get for now, at least. I need to go get them shaped by someone other than myself. I lose all patience and I'm lazy. This Got To Be brow gel is fantastic. I love it. It's great. If you go, I think, where did I get it really cheap? Home Bargains. If you've got Home Bargains, it's like £3.50 or something. Go and get it. Like when I was removing my makeup last night, I used my Pilois makeup removing balm, and then I used the what was it, the Pilois texture treatment afterwards, just to make sure that I'd really cleansed my skin and whatnot. But this brow gel did not want to come off. I was like rubbing it into my brows, like, move, damn it. It did not want to. So I mean about how weird my brows. Okay, that's about as good as my brows are gonna get. Okay, so throw some lips on and you're done, and obviously your setting spray. Now, you could be super lazy, like I usually am, if I'm in a rush, and just whack lip liner all over your lips and maybe some gloss. Or if you want to take time to actually do more, you can. What haven't I used for a while? I've got those Primark liners in here that like I haven't used in, I don't even know how long. I forgot I had them, like all brand new as well. What was that one? Toast. So I'm going to go in with my Toast liner from Primark. I haven't used this shade in God knows how long. And do that lazy thing that I said about and put it all over my lips. Feels really weird to have such a warm lip liner on. I'm not used to this. I haven't worn like a warm nude in a really long time. But what I am going to do, where did I? Now we've got to search for a gloss. So it was using the Beauty Bay one. This is in the shade Ballet. I don't like an overly glossy lip. I just got on a bit at a time. There we go. That's so weird having a warm lip liner on. So, yeah. This is a super quick and easy look for, like, if you've only got a little bit of time in the morning before work or school run. Me personally, I do not have time to do makeup before the school run in the morning. I used to do my makeup on the way to school in college, like in the car. I was really good at doing that. And I had about 5, maybe 10 minutes with traffic, like when my mum or dad was driving us, to do it, and I got pretty good at it. So yeah, that is quick and easy makeup look for early morning. Realistically, this would have taken me like 15 minutes, maybe 20, an absolute push if something goes wrong. But yeah, super easy. I say, you know, if you want to carry as little products as possible, face palettes are brilliant. If you want a bit more depth, get a little travel palette. I will link the ones that I have used in the video down below. And if you want to keep it really cost effective as well, I mean, W7, you'll probably find this W7 palette in B&M. If not, you can get it on their website. But everything else is like Boots and Superdrug. So yeah, that is the look done. Also, completely forgot about the last section. Already turned those other lights off, whatever. Do not forget to set your face with setting spray. Just sprayed mine and went, oh my god, I didn't film that. You can also get this in a mini travel size now. It's about £2.50, I think. But yeah, setting spray. needed, especially if you want it to last all day. If you've got oily skin or it's like really hot, spray your setting spray in between your layers, after your primer, after your foundation and concealer, and again after your powder, and then again once you've finished everything else, it will be set in stone all day. It ain't gonna move. And also, if you do want to put lashes on, quickest way to do it, instead of painting on their lash band and waiting for it to go tacky, get the Duo brush on glue. Open up and show you. It has a little brush tip like that, straight onto your lash band, onto your lash line, sorry, and put your lash on and you're sorted, and it ain't coming off either. So yeah, sorry, completely forgot about those little tips. And yeah, back to outro. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you as well. If you did, then please don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, leave me a comment down below, all of that good stuff. Socials up here, link down below. I will link as many of these products as I can. Some of them I think are already linked on my Amazon shop. I might be wrong, worth checking there, because generally you get a lot of this stuff cheap on Amazon anyway. TikTok shop, always, you know, bargains. But yeah, that is me done. I am gonna love you and leave you, and see you in the next one. Bye.